Hey everyone, it's Random Gaming here. Today we have another Pokemon VGC video for you. So before I actually start off, I'd like to say thank you to all my subscribers. It might seem funny to you that I've only got 18 subscribers, but when I started out the channel, I was probably expecting about 1 or 2. So I'm really grateful for the Game FAQs community that's really helped support me, not just only sort of subscribing to this channel, but also actually providing me a lot of feedback, helping me organize leagues, and yeah, really aiming to improve my Pokemon ability and providing constructive feedback on my team. Secondly, for some of the other subscribers, I'd like to say thank you to LS, who's been very consistent in commenting in all my videos and being very quick at it. As soon as they're sort of published, commenting within the first few minutes. So thank you, LS. LS also did provide me with a few rental teams, which I tried out to a great amount of fun. So thank you, everyone. Like I said, I know this channel hasn't like blown up or anything. It's quite niche in terms of Pokemon VGC, but I do appreciate the fact that 18 is about 17 more than I was expecting. So thank you again for that. I will go on to my team, but quickly before I do that, I just wanted to go to the question of the day, actually, which is with the Players Cup 4 coming up soon. What restricted Pokemon will you be using and why? So I actually haven't decided yet. Traditionally, I like Calyrex Ice, or should I say I like Glastria. So Calyrex Ice is my sort of go-to Pokemon. I'm just worried that with the amount of Zacians, or should I say Lapdog, Lapras and Zacians flying around, it might be quite difficult. So I'm going to try this team out now that you see in front of you, but I have actually theory crafted a couple of Zacian teams which I may end up using instead, and probably that will be demonstrated in my next few videos, where I'm just going to try and play as many games as possible using 3 variations of teams. So one of them being this team that you have in front of you, and 2 being the other Zacian teams. And what I'm hoping to do in the next few days, especially over Easter, is refine that to the team that I'm going to take to World Players Cup, and then spend the remaining sort of 5-6 days just really focusing on making that team as good as possible. Now, I am also realistic with the fact that I am not the world's greatest Pokemon player, unfortunately. I think I'm alright, but as a result, I'm not expecting to win the whole thing or anything like that. But it's a competitive tournament. You want to do as much as possible. I do actually experience nerves when I play like competitive games, so I'm hoping that won't show up too much. Funny enough, actually, my league matches, my best of 3s in some of my other videos, is usually I'm quite nervous going into them, and I don't always have time to prepare, but I think I have performed fairly well in those matches, so maybe the nerves actually help me to play better. So fingers crossed. So okay, before I get into my game 1, let's just quickly do a rerun of this team. It is a team that I provided, very similar to the one that I provided a rental code on, just to help those that are wanting to get to Master Ball tier. The sort of 2 modes that it has is the main mode is Trick Room, getting Trick Room Dusclops with potential support from Incineroar if needed, and then getting Calyrex Ice onto the field to spam Glacial Lance, and that's pretty much it. The important thing is that because that's such an obvious mode, what I put in is I'll put in Moltres and Comfey as an alternative lead. The theory being is that even though Moltres and Comfey has got a bit out of fashion, there's a lot of strong, say, electric Pokemon at the moment, with Thundurus being the key one that springs to mind. Moltres has gone a bit out of favour, but Moltres and Comfey is a good alternative lead to Dusclops and, say, Calyrex, because anything good against Dusclops, i.e. Dark and Ghost, are not good against Moltres, so it makes it a bit harder to lead against. And Moltres with weakness policy still does a lot of damage. So those are the 2 main modes. Tapu Fini I keep in 1 to prevent burns and sleep. It's a good way of switching in just to prevent annoying status effects. Obviously it doesn't work on Moltres because Moltres is flying. The other thing is Tapu Fini is a bit of a special wall. You see I went Assault Vest. And the Muddy Water, Moonblast are fairly standard attacks. Icy Wind is for speed control if you need it outside of Trick Room. And then Grass Knot is a funny one because it's a bit of a specific move to deal with things like Kyogre and Groundon. It hits them for a lot of damage, the max 120 base. And the thing is, you can't hit Kyogre with anything else really. Can't hit him with Muddy Water, Icy Wind or Moonblast because it doesn't do enough damage. So Grass Knot is quite good to two-hit KO them. And similar with Groundon. Groundon often has a Sun set up. So if you don't have Sun set up, you can try and hit Muddy Water, although it's got 85% accuracy. But if they do have Sun Knot, which is likely, then Grass Knot does a lot more damage. So those are the alternatives that you have, and I do end up using quite a lot, so it's nice to have. Having said all that, let's get on with the actual games. I've not played with this team for a while. I do have decent success with it, so hopefully that will continue. Alright, got a first opponent for the day. Fingers crossed this goes well. I do really like this team, but oh god, against the standard lapdog rental team. I'm actually going Victory Road because I think this is a rental team. It looks way too common and standard not to be a rental team. So let's check up lapdog. I actually don't know if it's the exact same team. Let's check the paste. I think sometimes I have to worry about Amoonguss is that they've got speed. I think I start off with and it might have Cobra Barrier as well. I think I don't think they can stop my Trick Room. I think I get Trick Room up. I put Incineroar in the back. And I go Tapu Fini and Calyrex Ice. I'm a bit worried about the Intimidates. But I think it should be fine. Let's do it. So Lapdog is probably the strongest team comp there is at the moment, and actually one of the teams I'm building is actually a Lapdog. But the problem I have with Lapdog is that everyone uses it and it's really hard to innovate, so I'm trying to do something a bit edgy that throws people off, but it's really hard because everyone uses it. So Zacian and Lapras, that's fine. They're not going to one-shot my Dusclops, and I can fake out the Zacian, so perfect. I wonder if they're Max Geyser. Interestingly, my Incineroar has a bit of speed because I want to be able to fake out before opposing Incineroars. So I wonder... Let's check Lapras. Lapras is probably faster than me under Trick Room, unfortunately. Let's just start off with, let's not play around here. Let's do Trick Room. Let's do Fake Out. And then, interestingly, what I've got is I've got a Brick Break for the G-Max Resonance. Yeah, that makes sense. Because it was intimidated, right? And the Moonguss? Oh no, Incineroar. Okay, that's good. Because then that means that I've got my Calyrex out before they can put the Incineroar, and I should be able to get off him without being intimidated. And then what I'm probably going to do is I'm going to spam Brick Break if I can and focus down the partner of Lapras. Which with G-Max Resonance, with Brick Break, sorry, I should probably be okay at. Yep, Fake Out, that's fine. That's fine, knock me out, I actually don't mind. That's fine. It's a bit annoying. Oh, critical hit, I think that mattered. Incineroar is a tanky little boy. Okay, so we've got Rain set up, which is a bit annoying. They got a one-hit knockout, which is a bit annoying as well. But I got Trick Room up, and Calyrex is coming in for free, so I don't even need to Parting Shot. I think they will max Resonance, but I'm going to get my first ability off. Do they have Landorus in the back? Do they have Landorus in the back, and do I call it? They've got that, so they've got either Zapdos or Landorus in the back, but I'm going to call it. So I'm going to. I don't need to show Brick Break yet. So I burn Lapras for the lulls. I burn Lapras for lols, and I'm gonna call. The fact that they're gonna switch, which annoyingly they don't. Okay. So I should have just maxed Knuckled, which is annoying. Not Max Knuckle, Max Quaked. Maybe they were predicting Glacial Lance and they didn't want to switch out in case. But there's no reason for me to Glacial Lance, so that's a bit annoying. So I think I'm going to get a parting shot. But I am going to... Wow. That's why they fought. They really fought. That still does a lot of damage. I can max Hailstorm there with no regrets. And they've got no switching. They've got Zacian and probably... All three of their remaining Pokemon are weak to Ice. So they've got no good switching. And I'm going to get the... Oh, that does no damage. So on the Brick Break, which is why I brought Brick Break for this very, very specific matchup, actually. That's fine. Ice Horse is fine. And the thing about Burn is just it's just annoying, right? It just slows it down. I'm not expecting it to change much. Brick Break goes first. Am I worried about any switching? Yeah, Amoonguss, just in case they have Focus Sash. Although if they have Focus Sash, I'm gonna Brick Break just in case they have. And double up, just in case they have weakness policy on the Lapras. So this breaks the Resonance. And then Max Hailstorm for the Gremlin. Now let's be realistic here. I've got another turn of... So they're probably going to try and protect the next turn, which is what they need. But I've got +1 now. They've stored out 2 turns of Trick Room. This is fine, I'm pain splitting next turn. Probably don't need to. The thing is, Lapras without activation is too weak. And I think... Oh, they've got... at least I know what they're doing. I didn't notice hydration, so they don't have shell armor. Let's face it, I'm not relying on crits anyway, so it's fine. My Lapras, I actually run shell armor. Because... I don't knock out Lapras yet. So they're going to try and Behemoth Blade me, I think. And they... It depends whether they have Lapras or Landorus in the back. Or neither. I think I'll get the defense boost. Actually, I'm max Steel Spiking just because I don't know what they have in the back. So they don't protect. So they should cover me. So they're going to try and Behemoth Bash me, which it does do a lot of damage, but I've just lowered the attack. I've just raised my defense. So this covered a switch-in as well. And it knocks them out because Glastrier is a boss. And they didn't have Aurora Veil because of Brick Break. So the team's going well so far. I'm sort of like utilising all the gimmicky stuff that I'm supposed to do. I'm +2 attack. I've got another 2 turns of Trick Room, 1 turn of Trick Room, and I've got Glacial Lance spam, which is fun. I might even self-pain split for just the HP. Zapdos, okay, that's fine. So they're probably going to try and protect it out. I think I'll take another... I didn't check the damage. I think I can take another Hydro Pump, to be fair. How much more turns of Trick Room do I have? 1 room of Trick Room, so they're probably... I'm probably gonna... I'm not worried about heat wave and rain. If I were them, I would double protect. I'm going to take a risk here. I'm going to heavy slam into Lapras. That puts me max to max. They didn't protect, so they're not really playing very defensively, to be honest. So I should have just Glacial Lanced. And they've got Incineroar. No, they don't have Incineroar in the background. So Zapdos is their last Pokemon, right? Annoyingly, oh, this is going to hurt, actually. I think I've got this. I should be okay. So I should just Glacial Lance, because Zapdos does a lot of damage. I don't know why I didn't predict Thunder. They're Life Orbed, which is fine. They don't have Trick Room, so... Oh, wow. This might be bad. I might have misplayed this massively. So I might have just messed myself up by not predicting the thing. What's my best bet? They're Life Orbed. I think I do Muddy Water in Rain. I can take... Yep, let's just survive that. Beef it. Nice. Okay, nice. And I got the accuracy drop. Okay, so I hit... I can Moonblast right now. That's fine. I've got Trick Room up. I've got Moonblast. I can Brick Break as well. What did I do? The Scops isn't, funny enough, Happy Feet isn't surviving a Thunder anyway. So I actually just Brick Break spam, funny enough. And then I do Moonblast, which is 100% accuracy. So that was really close. I didn't play it very well because I, for some reason, forgot that my Incineroar got one hit KO'd, so I was a bit unlucky with that. I was thinking that I had 3 Pokemon in the back, so I just wasn't keeping track of things. The Incineroar getting knocked out did allow me to get Glastrier in for free, but it also meant that I was very reliant on Glastrier to win because Zapdos was a big threat. Obviously, I didn't know Zapdos was a threat until nearer to the end, and I had bought Tapu Fini. I was afraid of Amoonguss, especially since I was Trick Room orientated, right? I was afraid of that. Interesting calculation about my Glastrier. +1 Steel Spike. Max Steel Spike knocks out, which I wasn't expecting. So that's good to know. So yeah, good game. I liked that. I'll quickly check out the team for information. I'm wondering if they were like pure rental. So no, they weren't. Close combat play, rough Ironhead. That's pretty standard. False Swipe. That must be a mistake. Alright, so they didn't have Protect. Perish Song, that's pretty standard. Roost, not Protect, so they weren't running Protect. Okay, like this team was a bit like random. I'll be interested to see whether they're all his original trainer. I think it was Alex here, yeah. Like, to the guy's credit, he was just playing with his own team, so I can't really criticize him. But it was definitely the EVs and nature spread were fine. It was static, so they used that. Max HP, max special defense, pretty standard. Also, there's a bit of special attack there, but probably just the way the chart looks. 4 gives you Enrage Powder. Is that bad? Do they have a weakness policy on what's his name? Likely, no. Orb. Okay, I'll be honest, it was a bit random. Like Rocky Helmet on a Landorus, which is a shame, right? Because one, it was a close game, so it's unfortunate it was a close game when they had like very suboptimal Pokemon, but also, yeah, at least they tried something. But it was weird. It was such like a rental-esque team, the way that it was designed, like with all the Pokemon, like Landorus, Incineroar, Amoonguss, Zapdos, Station, and Lapras. Like that's pretty much, it feels like a rental team 101. But obviously they were doing their own thing. A lot of the original trainers were Alex himself, so he was building his own thing. So yeah, fair play to him, and all the best climbing up the rest of the ladder. Let's get on to game 2. Alright, found our next game really quickly. We are against, it's all much higher rank than me. So rank 2000, Utrilla X. They've got Necrozema, they've got Moltres. So they kind of Trick Room-esque, right? Without the Trick Room, unless Necrozema runs it. Necrozema has this weird thing where they've got like super armor or whatever it's called, Wisdom armor. What hits them super effectively? Grounders. Interesting. They're probably going to bring slow Pokemon and hope that I think Necrozema is going to run Trick Room simply because yeah, I need Tapu Fini in. Although they might set up terrain. Do I bring in Incineroar and Intimidate? I don't really need Intimidate. Do I need Fake Out? Yeah, I think I'll bring in Incineroar. Or the switch in. Or do I go Tapu Fini? I feel better about Tapu Fini actually. What I was about to say is that they don't have Trick Room on any of the Pokemon besides potentially Necrozema. Good thing about it is if Necrozma Duskmane runs Trick Room, that means they're probably not running a Rock move. Which means that my Moltres is going to have fun. If they start off a Moongus, that's a bit more tricky. Grimmsnarl and Necrozema, okay. Guessing they'll try Fake Out. They're probably weakness policed, so I kind of just need to trade hits with them. Oh, nasty plot in front of them. I think I trade hits. I think I go for it. I think they're set to green. So they're a bit dangerous. I could have played it by targeting the Grimmsnarl to reduce the special defense so I can guarantee the next hit. Because what I should probably do is I should have probably airstreamed. Max airstreamed with weakness policy onto the Grimmsnarl, which would potentially knock out. Yeah, this is bad because I think I'm gonna activate a weakness policy, and the question is, I probably gambled it all on the fact that they don't have max Rockfall. If they do, then it's game over. So I played that wrong. I think I should have not activated the weakness policy, and then did a helping hand max darkness the next turn, because one of Necro's the prison armor, it means super effective attacks are only 1.5. But I think I played this wrong because I'm betting a lot on the fact that he doesn't have max rock slide, which he probably will. So if I had helping hand support for that, I would have knocked out. I think they're going to spirit break me. I've got 2 special defense drops, the weakness policy, and if it's a max rock slide, I'm in trouble. Max rock fall. Oh yeah, they did. So I was trying to guess that they didn't have one, so this is a knockout. I was going to predict that they didn't have one, but I should have covered my options because it wasn't like obvious, right? Like the only way I was going to really do badly at that was by activating weakness policy. If I didn't activate the weakness policy, and let's say I just targeted the Grimmsnarl, that would be perfectly fine. Saying that, let's see what they do. Spirit break, yep, that's fine. Spirit break shouldn't do too much damage. No, that's fine. So now that doesn't matter as well. How am I going to get out of this one? I think they're going to... Do I Tapu Fini? And do I... What do they have to knock me out? They're weakness policies, so they're going to knock me out. The question here, do I protect Trick Room? If I protect Trick Room, then, and that works, then I'm laughing. If that doesn't work, obviously I'm not laughing. And they look pretty tanky, to be honest. I think I can knock out from this point. I think I'm going to play it safe. I'm going to protect... I say safe, it's like... I've got two options, right? It's calling the max steel spike. If I call it wrong, I'm in trouble. But I think I've got to. And I've got to do Trick Room. And then they would have probably taunted Comfy if they... Okay, that's interesting. Incineroar? Yep, okay, Incineroar. That might keep them alive. But I've got Helping Hand. So what might... they've got... They've got Fake Out. This was interesting. So I could have perhaps won if I... His weakness policy... didn't survive. So I just played the first turn really badly. I don't know why I gambled it all on the fact that he didn't have Rock Fall. Yeah, so it's pretty much over from here. I called the play. It's just frustrating. They've got Fake Out pressure, so there's not much I can do. And they'll just max Steel Spike into the next turn. So I'll see what I've got. I've got an option of Double Protect. Double Protect. Their Dynamax ends next turn, I believe. So maybe if I get a Double Protect, because the Fake Out's almost definitely going my way, right? If I get a Double Protect and I get, I'll probably have to go for Muddy Water accuracy drops or something here. Oh, Double Protect start, good start. If I were them, I would have faked out the right hand slot. Yeah, I did that because they knew that they're faster than me anyway. So they've got +2 defense. And that obviously still does a lot of damage. So my Tapu Fini is the fastest thing on the field. So I can get they're like +2 defense. So Tapu Fini is the fastest thing on the field, and then it should be Incineroar. Yeah. So I'm just using the... I was just using weather to identify the speed order. But my Tapu Fini is faster. So my best bet is to high horsepower this side, and to get... I'm getting a Flare Blitz on my side, aren't I? It might be Triple Protect, but no, let's not go for Triple Protect. I think my best bet is to high horsepower and Muddy Water and hope for accuracy drops, because I'm not knocking out Incineroar nor Necrozma at that point. Okay, that's fine. Grimmsnarl. Got Misty Terrain up. That's okay. But yeah, I'm just really frustrated at myself because obviously I could have played the first... Oh, get the knockout. And I got the accuracy drop. Okay. If I get the knockout, that's going to be... Oh, no, it's like... Whoa. I did no damage. The Tapu Fini is faster than Grimmsnarl, so I can take a Spirit Break. They will probably Fake Out here. The Spirit Break knock out Calyrex. They're bringing... It's an incentive to bring in Incineroar, so I kind of need crits. And... What's their last Pokemon? Because they've still got another one in the back, haven't they? I don't think I've seen the last one. Yeah, this one's too hard to win. I think I'll Glacial Lance, because if I get the Glacial Lance off, then at least I get a double bit of damage onto both of them. And I think I Muddy Water again. So there's always a potential for Grimmsnarl to miss now, but Fake Out will be coming to Tapu Fini, unfortunately. So let's check. Let's hope Spirit Break misses. No, it doesn't miss. So that will knock out, right? Yeah, okay, that's game over. Critical hit as well. Like, I want to say that it didn't matter, but it probably did. Or I want to say it did matter, but it probably didn't. Oh yeah, they couldn't eat berries earlier. Wonder what build that was. So it all, this whole game was based on. I'm faster than them. Let's hope for muddy waters, man. So let's not give up yet. So a lot of this game, unfortunately, was as a result of me misplaying turn 1. Like, if you lose your Dynamax Pokemon on turn 1, it's really hard to come back. But the good thing is I know what I did wrong, right? I knew there was a risk in doing what I did. I just went for it anyway. That's fine. I'm assault vested. So the trick here is now to knock out these couple of Pokemon and hope that they don't have anything good in the back. I do respectable damage. I need accuracy drops. Okay, so the Grimmsnarl's not hitting me anytime soon. Snarl, okay, that's fine. Let's face it, I need crits anyway. I need crits and muddy water hits and muddy water accuracy drops. Okay, that's quite smart. So Incineroar wasn't going to go before me now. Unfortunately, they hit. They had 2 accuracy drops, I was kind of hoping. And they hit again, so that's me on -2. So I need crits again, which is fine, because that's what I was reliant on anyway. Hit both, that's good. Good start. Okay, let's see what their last Pokemon is. Accuracy drop, that's what I need. It depends, like, it might be all... why is everything buried? Is that Figgy Berry? Yeah, okay. Okay, so... Mist, I didn't need Mist anyway. I'm reliant on muddy water spam here. Oh, they've got Tapu Fini, so they beat me in the 1-to-1. I do have Grass Knot, which I don't think will hit them hard enough. I wonder if they're just going to Calm Mind and try and spam me down. This is where leftovers. I guess I'm assault vested. I'm interested. Let's try and get this. Let's say Incineroar misses. Yep, that's Calm Mind variant. Okay. So I'm more reliant on crits here because they're +1 special defense on -2 special attack. So I need a crit. Oh, they hit. I need a, once again, nothing changes. I need a crit. I need a crit and accuracy drops. Crit on my Grass Knot when I use it. Double miss. That's a killer. But I've been quite lucky beforehand, so I can't complain too much. Moonblast. I'm interested how much damage this will do. It'll probably do alright, yeah, so that's alright damage. So, and they get a special attack drop from -4. They finally miss one, but it doesn't matter at this rate. I need a... Yeah, I didn't get a crit either, so I do no damage. So unfortunately, this one's not going my way. Moonblast and... Oh, Moonblast can miss now because they got an accuracy drop. I got a double accuracy drop. So they're leftovers to make it even worse. So I'm very reliant on a crit Grass Knot here. But you know what? Until I don't get my crit Grass Knot, let's keep going for it. Missed. Okay, that's what I needed. Flare Blitz. Missed. Okay, that's what I needed. No accuracy drop, so it's pretty much wasted turn. Oh dear. Alright, let's finish. Just put me out of my misery. I never thought I might need to PP max my muddy water. Alright, GG. So I lost it pretty much on game 1. Like I said, I'm really frustrated because I felt I probably outled them. It's easy for me to say, but I probably outled them. Interestingly, I don't think there were a trick room then. Yeah, it's just frustrating that I called out the way their first turn could go optimally for them, and I decided to take the gamble anyway. What I would have probably done optimally instead is I should have maxed airstreamed the Grimmsnarl, although it does have Scary Face, admittedly. But it can't Scary Face my Moltres because it's Dark type. So the correct play would have been to max Airstream. I had Speed Control anyway, but for the sake of, yeah, I needed a move to do, is max Airstream or max Darkness Grimmsnarl for the special defense drop. activate my weakness policy in turn 1, and then help, like, optimally actually, sorry, would have been drop their special defense first. So max darkness into Grimsnarl, activate my weakness policy on turn 1, because in the second turn, Comfy, rather than helping hand for the knockout, can heal for healing, and that would keep my Moltres on good HP, and then I would have got that. So it's easy with hindsight, obviously, what the right move was, but the problem with it, it's not outside my calculation skills to work that out. It's just, there's obviously time pressure. I didn't know the calcs at the time. I didn't know the calcs of knowing that one special defense drop would have got me the kill, no one-hit KO. So now I know that in the future, I know how to play this matchup, and that's the whole point of playing and learning, right? So the guy was high ranked. I don't think they... I don't think it's like they massively outplayed me. They just had a much better start, which I guess is outplaying me, right? Because I had options. But unfortunately, 1-1 for the day. I will play more of this team going forward and look to improve. So any comments that you can think of to help me improve my team, that's great. I am conscious that by the time this video gets released, it's probably almost Players' Cup anyway, but it is what it is. Anyway, enjoy the rest of your day, everyone, and thank you again to all my subscribers. Have a good one. Hey everyone, thank you again for watching my video. If you did enjoy it, then please check out some of the other videos appearing in front of you and hit the subscribe button. Other than that, enjoy the rest of your day. Cheers.